welcome back into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, where we have a very fun stream planned for everything tonight. It's a watch party. Yeah, didn't expect to be doing these in the summer, but we're doing it because what else is there to talk about around the Miami Heat? Roster is full, but it's time to watch some rookies and UDFAs get playing today. Kel'el Ware, not in the starting lineup. We'll see if he plays today. Hopefully he does. But we are taking on the Los Angeles Lakers against Bronny James and Dalton Knecht, who are both expected to play as well. Welcome in the 50-plus people already watching. Good to see everyone here live. Didn't know it was going to have a watch party. I said, have we signed off at the end of the Heat season? Hey, I don't know how many times we're going to be live this offseason, so it made me sad. But hey, we're here. And as we always do, got to shout out your city to start off the watch party. Let me know where the real ones are watching from. We already got a $5 super chat that we'll get on screen here in just a second. So stay with me, lawnmower balls. We'll get that on screen in a second. Yeah, that's an interesting question you got there. But let me see where everyone's watching from. We got Sparker in L.A., Tyman in Ohio, Jimmy Butler's in Miami. Maya says, what's up, Nick? Long time no see. We missed you doing live streams. Hey, I miss doing live streams as well. And if this stream goes well and we get good viewership, we have a good time, people are enjoying it, we probably will be live on Saturday for the Heat's first real Summer League game. This is still the California Classic, but the Las Vegas Summer League actually begins on Saturday. Actually, I think it starts on Friday, but the Heat's first game is on Saturday against the Celtics, so maybe we'll be live for that if this goes all well. Asterisk tuning in. What's up? Rivera TV's in Little Rock, Arkansas. My guy, Nick's Galaxy. What's up? He's watching in New Jersey. Wazowski says, I missed these. So did I. This is why I had to go live. Y'all know I love the Heat more than anything. I love watching the Heat more than anything with all y'all at home, so this should be a lot of fun. King Judah is in Auburndale, Florida. Kyer is watching from Clayton, New Mexico. Appreciate the love. Juan's in California. Van Lee's in the building. Says, can you give us the starting lineups? Excited for Poland and Bronny. I can give you the starting lineups. Now, we'll start with the Heat starting lineup because, well, it might not be what you wanted to hear. Heat starters, Zion Pullen, Alondas Williams, Josh Christopher, Keyshawn Johnson, and Warren Washington. I am not sure if Kel'el Ware and Pallel Larson are not playing at all. Maybe, this is a legit possibility here, folks, so stay with me. They could be bringing both Pallel and Kel'el off the bench because, well, what are they going to do when they play with the Heat in the regular season? They'll be coming off the bench, right? So maybe they just want to get some reps for them in their normal roles that we'll have in the regular season where they're coming off the bench after 5 or 6 minutes. So that is a possibility. I have not seen anything about them being ruled out for the game. They could just be trying something before the real Summer League actually begins. I'm looking up the Lakers starting lineup right now. I don't know if theirs is out yet. Their starting lineup. Yep, Tommy Kuhs, Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, Maxwell Lewis, and Colin Castleton. So their starters are to be expected. We'll get a look at Bronny James, obviously, and also Dalton Knecht, who I thought Miami should have drafted at 15. I had him as my 7th overall player in my big board, but I am happy with the pick of Kel'el Ware. I just think Knecht would have been a dangerous player in the Miami Heat system. Hold on, let me see here. Ah, shit. All right, well, we got an update on Kel'el Ware. Ira Winderman says no injuries. Kel'el Ware and Cole Swider given night off, so rest of roster can see action as California Classic ends. Vegas up next on Saturday. So he didn't mention Pallel Larson. So hopefully Larson is coming off the bench, but it doesn't look like Kel'el Ware will be playing today. That is a big bummer. That is a massive bummer, right? Damn, that sucks. That really takes the wind out of my sails, but hey, we're still going to be here breaking down all the UDFAs and free agents for Miami as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned and hang out with us throughout the night as we got 100 people watching. And shout out to Lawnmower Balls for giving our super chat. First one of the day, $5. Thoughts on Terry Rozier allegations? Yeah, so I woke up and saw the Terry Rozier allegations as well. I have a hard time wanting to comment on this, and if you haven't seen them, I'd look up Terry Rozier on Twitter. You'll see some stuff. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not true. Shout out to Anthony DiNardo, who also makes content on the Miami Heat. If you have any questions on the Terry Rozier stuff, I would suggest watching his video. I watched it earlier today. It's hard to know what's real and what's not real. It looked like Terry didn't do anything himself, at least what all the initial stories coming in. But there was also some text messages that allegedly got released that kind of makes Terry look like a bad person, man. Like I said, I'm not going to draw any conclusions. I'm not going to assume anything. But I am monitoring the situation, Lawnmower, and if anything else comes to light, we'll report on it. But as of now, I haven't seen anything else in terms of facts, so I'm just going to hold my reservations on the situation, at least as of now. But I appreciate the $5 super chat. As we go forward here in our pregame, we do have a super chat menu on today's show. $5 like Lawnmower just sent in. That's 5 push-ups. $10 is 10 shot. And I was about to say 10 shots. That's not going to happen. But $10 a shots. I got my Patron bottle right here. $20 gets you on the Heat Report Hall of Fame. We're running out of spots, and we might actually raffle this off during one of our Summer League watch parties because it did a good service for us during the regular season and postseason, but it might be time to raffle it off to a Heat fan. And then $50 super chat. If we get a big one today, we'll be taking down a beer bong. I got my Happy Dad in store. I got my Bourbonga. It's just me today. No producer, but we're still down to have a good time and hang out and party. So if we want to get to it, we can. But we do owe 5 push-ups due to the super chat from Lawnmower Balls. I'm just setting up my camera here so you guys can potentially see, as you see my body over there, see me doing the push-ups so you make sure there's no fugazi or anything like that. Let me see, get this camera set up, see if I got a good angle. I think I do. Got a good angle. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that will play. So we'll get, that's not Jeremy Chugs. We'll fix that, but $5 super chats equals 5 push-ups, and thanks to Lawnmower Balls, we got 5 push-ups coming your way. Appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Appreciate the $5 super chat once again. And listen, we're 6 minutes away until this bad boy gets tipped off. Let me know who you got. Heat or Lakers? I know this game actually doesn't mean anything, but let me know who you think's going to win today. I'm always going to rock with Miami. The Heat are 1-1 in summer, or the California Classic. They lost to the Warriors. They beat the Kings. But they are playing a team in Los Angeles who are 0-2. They lost both their games. 246 says Miami. Is Kel'el injured? He is not. Ware is just being held out for rest is what the reports are. Johan says, hey, Nick, remember me, sorry for not turning into more streams. Johan De La Cruz, it's okay, my friend. I'm happy you're here today. Wazowski saying Miami. Ty Man saying Miami. Matthew Arnold says, what is your opinion on Zion? Very talented basketball player, just never able to stay healthy. Hopefully he's going to be able to. Sparker says, Nick, during the regular season, what channel do you use to watch the Heat? If they're not on national TV, we have League Pass here at Chat Sports, so we watch on League Pass. Yeah, Troy, Ware's not playing. He's held on rest. It's a massive bummer. I don't know why he's being rested. The Heat didn't play the last 2 days. The last game was Sunday, so they had Monday and Tuesday off. They don't play till Saturday, so they would have Thursday, Friday off. There is no reason for Kel'el Ware to not be playing today. If you were going to rest Kel'el Ware, you should have probably done it on Sunday on a back-to-back. I don't understand why he's not playing. But Joshua, Kel'el Larson's not starting, but there is no confirmed report of him not playing at all. The only people that is confirmed not playing today is Kel'el Ware and Kel'el Larson. Or excuse me, Cole Swider. Nothing said on Larson. So, wait, maybe. I'm not seeing any updates on Larson. We'll see. No, he's not. Kel'el Ware's not injured. Heat fans, he's not hurt. He's just resting. There's a difference. They want to get maybe some other looks at some players on this team. That's what I'm gonna have to say. I guess we got load management. We had 100 people watching, and if you're ready for the game, hit that like button. We got 30 likes. You know the rules around here, or maybe you're a new subscriber and joining us for our first ever watch party, but the goal is to have 50 likes or 50% likes of our viewership before we tip off. We tip off in 3 minutes, so we need to get 20 likes. Can we get 50 likes before we tip off in about 3.5 minutes? If we do, shot in the house. Usually $10 super chat, but $10 we're a shot of tequila. Get it for free, though, if we get 17 more likes, 16 more likes. We're 16 likes away from 50. Let's go. Let's go. I will say this, even if the Heat don't have their top guy, Kel'el Ware, playing, there's still some intriguing names we have to watch. Keyshawn Johnson is starting. Zion Pullen, two young guys who the Heat signed in UDFA that could be fighting for a roster spot, potentially. They're on a two-way contract now. We'll get to see some more of them, and we'll get to watch the Lakers players because, listen, Bronny James, Dalton Knecht are two of the more intriguing names to watch here in Summer League. I'm excited to watch them even if Miami doesn't have their top guys. That's what I'll say. Lawnmower says, do you think Pat Riley's sleeping right now? Probably not sleeping. He's probably about to watch the game too, and if he's not watching the game, then he's a fraud because he has to watch the games as long as to get his right mind in order here, but he might be out. What I'll say is we got a good night of hoops here on tap for us. We got Heat Lakers Summer League, and then we'll sign off, and then an hour and a half later, the Heat, or not the Heat, but Team USA and Team Canada play a scrimmage on FS1. I'll be locked into that. Bam Adebayo will be playing. I'll be excited to watch how those two guys perform in those games, man, in those games. We got 13 likes away from 50. 2 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Let's get to 50 likes before the game tips off. I'm taking a shot at tequila if we get there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Passport and popcorn. I can't show the game, so I just call it and do like live play-by-play analysis and react to the game, because if we did show the game, our YouTube studios would be raided by the FBI. I'd be thrown in prison. So can't really do that, unfortunately. As much as I wish I could, YouTube does not allow that, and they'd come after me. They'd come after me. Johan Johnson Yu's in the building. What's up, Johnson Yu? Johan says, Nick, do you think Kel'el can be an Embiid-type player at his peak? I don't think he'll ever be as dominant and offensively gifted as Joel Embiid. What I will say with Kel'el Ware, and after watching the first two Summer Leagues games of Miami, there is a long way for Ware to go. He has to develop more strength, add some more weight to his frame, and become more disciplined on the defensive side of the floor. But, I mean, he has the capability, athleticism, and length to be one of the best rim protectors in the NBA, and that I really do believe. That's what I really do believe, man. Come on, we need 6 likes to get 50. Who's going to like the video? Who's going to put us above 50 likes before we tip off? Come on. Hit that like button. I need the Heat fans' help. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's do it. As we get to 50 likes, if you're ready for the game, spam me. 20 seconds to go. Sparkus says, Rolly, I don't know how to watch the game in the stream because you probably will be ahead of me, so kind of spoiling it. Well, you can pause the game and sync it up so we're paired up, or just, I think that's the best way to do it right there. Pair it up. Pair it up. Pause and get it paired up, baby. Pause me, pause the TV you're watching it on, whatever you say. Well, we did cross 50 likes. Appreciate all the Heat fans hitting that thumbs up icon. Shot tequila on the house. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Tie Man, Wazowski, Passport, Lakai, Wazowski, Alfonso. Spam your me's if you're ready for the game. Let's go. The game is about to start, Fendi. Game's about to start, Fendi. We're tapped in, ESPN 2. We're ready to watch the game. Fun fact about these games, if you didn't know, they are 4 10-minute quarters, so not the full 12-minute quarters that the NBA usually plays with. So a little bit of a quicker game on hand. There's also a shorter halftime and shorter breaks in between quarters, so we'll see. We got Devon, Sparker, Johan, AP, all spamming me. Love it. Love it. Just the Heat fans talking some ball, watching some ball on a Wednesday night. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Johnson Yu says, what do you think about Bronny? I think he's not good enough to be in the NBA, and I thought he should have went back to college for another year, but that's just me. That's just me. I know a lot of people are going to bring up the nepotism stuff. I get it. I understand, but listen, it's across the entire world. I got no issues with him being in the NBA. I just think for himself personally, he should have went back to school because even though he's on an NBA roster, he's not going to be able to give impact minutes this early. He's just not going to be able to do that. Not going to be able to do that. Commander says, hey, you know my friend G-Fat Jake, right? Can't say I do. Can't say I do. Can't say I do. I don't know if I have that on. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Big time bummer that Kel'el Ware isn't playing today. Looks like he'll be playing on Saturday against the Celtics. So we'll probably be live for that game, reacting to his first real Summer League game because he is so dang good, man. Had 26 points and 11 boards in the second Summer League game against the Kings. Absolutely electric factory that Kel'el Ware is. We'll see if Paul Larson ends up coming off the bench or not. But hey, man, predict the score for me. We're about to get underway here on ESPN2, but predict your score. Predict the score. Fourth quarter says, how is a Jovic, Bam, Ware front court going to be? Well, you're probably not going to see that. Listen, I know a lot of people are getting excited for Kel'el Ware, and listen, I'm very excited too, and I'm very fascinated to see what he can bring to the table. But he's not going to start right away. He's got a long way to go defensively in terms of positioning, patience, and he also needs to get stronger. And if Spo didn't trust Nikola Jovic until Jimmy Butler almost demanded it halfway through last season, I don't expect him to trust Kel'el Ware right away. I think your starting front court's still going to be Bam, Jimmy, and Jovic unless a trade occurs. Unless a trade happens, I think you're going to see Jovic, Bam, and Jimmy as your 3, 4, 5. And I'm fine with that. I am. It's what the starting lineup should be. The question is, who's going to be the starting backcourt? Are you going to go with Hero and Rozier? Or are you going to try to convince one of them to become the sixth man? We know that the Heat would probably benefit from one of them two being the sixth man. But will it happen? I don't know. I don't know. If you're just saying the 5 best players, obviously they two got to be both in the starting lineup. But just simply don't know if both of them should start. And I don't know if they are going to start together. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Brad Pohl's in the building, giving some love to Bronny James. Sparker says, Nick, do you know when the teams release their city special jerseys? I do not. I think it's going to come probably closer to the season. I know there's a lot of rumors around Miami having the Heat culture unis again, just in a white version, which I'm pissed because I freaking hate the Heat culture unis. I mean, it's a cool idea. I like the colorway, but the issue is they just stink in the Heat culture unis, and I'm sick of them. I really am. I can't do it anymore. All right, we're about to get underway. Starting lineup for Miami: Zion Pullen, Alondas Williams, Warren Washington, Keyshawn Johnson, and Josh Christopher. For the Lakers, Tommy Kuhs, Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, Maxwell Lewis, I believe is the name, and Colin Castleton. It is Maxwell Lewis. I wish Kel'el was playing, man, because Colin Castleton's a big boy. He's a lengthy center for the Lakers, formerly of the Florida Gators, and I would have loved to see them two square off. If you want the Heat to win and are fired up to watch some Heat basketball together for the first time in a while, spam those fireball emojis. Let's go. Come on. Spam the fireball emojis, Heat fans. We're back. We're back doing a live watch party. How about that? And quick reminder as well, Super Chat menu, any Super Chat gets on screen. $5 is 5 push-ups. $10 is a shot of tequila. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame and on the basketball. And $50 Super Chat is a beer bong where I chug a beer. We're getting underway in the Chase Center. Warren Washington wins the tip, and Miami will start with the basketball. Zion Pullen is that pure point guard for the Heat. He gets a screen. He's defended by Bronny James right off the jump. Bronny James is a solid defender. I'll give him that. Pullen gets a screen from Washington, drives, stops, out to Keshad Johnson, catch and shoot three at the top of the key, just misses. And that's how we get today's game started. Keshad Johnson, the UDFA out of Arizona, someone I think could be another UDFA find for Miami, if you will. Maxwell Lewis driving inside the Lakers, drop-off pass to Colin Castleton for a slam, and that's how this game scoring gets started. Heat 1-1 in the Summer League California Classic. Lost their first, won the second. Zion Pullen with an excellent pass inside the Warren Washington for a slam. Tell you what, Zion Pullen, he can pass the rock. I'm kind of bullish on his long-term potential fit in Miami as a pure point guard off the bench. Heat knocked the ball out of bounds. They'll call a foul first. They'll be side out for Los Angeles. Devon, Tommy, Commander, all spamming those fireball emojis. So is Johan. Let's go. Time in. Zion Pullen just had an excellent pass there. He drove inside, patient, wraparound bounce pass around two defenders. Man, I think he could carve out a role as the backup point guard on this Heat team if he continues to impress in Summer League and in training camp. Maxwell Lewis driving, blocked by Keshad Johnson. Got his own board and missed again. Castleton, offensive rebound, misses, and Keshad Johnson gets the board. UDFA out of Arizona, Keshad Johnson, excellent. Pulling to the rim, layup, blocked. Castleton's length got him, but how about Keshad Johnson's start? Bronny James the other way, layup is good in transition, and his first shot goes for the Lakers. Early takeaways. Zion Pullen, I like his playmaking, and Keshad Johnson is just an athletic freak that can really defend. Alondes Williams has it. He gets a screen, probing, over to Pullen. Pullen driving on Bronny. Kicks it back out to Alondes. He pump fakes, drives, layup, missed it. Should have dropped it off to Keshad Johnson. He had an easy layup, but he got selfish. Lakers out in transition. Connect three, bottoms. The 17th overall pick out of Tennessee knocks down his first shot of the game, and the Lakers hold an early 5-point lead. Connect can really shoot the pill, man. He can really shoot it. That's why I wanted him. I think he's so good. Zion Pullen driving behind the back. He shifted Bronny and sinks the elbow jumper. Zion Pullen with a nice little jumper discarding Bronny James. Castleton has it the other way for the Lakers. Hands it off to Connect. Josh Christopher, the former first-round pick, is defending. Connect, probing, step back, mid-range shot. Comes up a bit short. Good box out by Washington. Here comes Miami the other way. Christopher driving on Connect, spinning. Drop-off pass to Keshad Johnson. Goes up, fouled, and one! Keshad Johnson with an and one bucket for the Miami Heat. Spam those Keshad Johnsons, number 20 in the chat. Let's go. The UDFA out of Arizona, who the Heat signed immediately after the second round concluded. They had him as the best player available after the draft. They gave him a larger contract and guaranteed a two-way deal for Keshad, and he's been excellent defensively, and he gets the and one here. Ty Man Wazowski spamming those 20s. He converts the three-point play to even it up at 7. I love what I've seen from Zion Pullen and Keshad Johnson, man. They've been terrific. Castleton driving, fouled by Warren Washington. It'll be side out for Los Angeles. Continue to spam those 20s, baby. Monty 2K's in the building. What's up, Monty? What's up? AR Boss says, I'm sorry I'm out. That's okay. Appreciate you tapping in for a little bit here. Connect, quick triple. It misses badly, hits nothing but backboard. Rebound Miami. Here comes Alondes Williams. Probing. Swinging over to Keshad Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, backing down on Maxwell Lewis. Keshad gets to his right hand, and he's blocked. That's not Keshad's game, man. He's a strictly fast break dunker, three-point shooter, and defender. He's almost like a mini Haywood Highsmith, but more athletic right now. Colin Castleton off the pick and roll. Lays it up and in as the Lakers go back on top. And, well, Castleton's 7-foot frame has been giving Miami some issues to this point. Pullen gets a screen. Pull-up elbow jumper. Zion Pullen misses. There's Keshad Johnson. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Keshad Johnson continuing to impress early in this game. Castleton, top of the key. He's going to line up a triple. He drains it. I didn't think he had that in his game. Castleton giving Miami issues early here. his size and versatility dominating this one. Josh Christopher drops it off to Warren Washington. Back to Christopher. Christopher pull-up jumper at the free throw line. No good. Rebound in Los Angeles. People asking about Bronny. He has one bucket, nothing other than that. Knecht driving inside. Layup good. And one. Dalton Knecht just bullied his way to the rack and was able to score plus the harm. 14-9 lead. Colin Castleton has been everywhere so far for the Lakers, man. Couple blocks. I think he has 7 points. 7 points. As we do have our first time out of the game. This is the perfect time to let you know to subscribe to the channel. We got 12,641 subscribers. We're trying to get to 13K subs. I mean, that's Bam Adebayo's jersey number. I want to do it for Bam. So if you're not already, hit that sub button. We have daily Miami Heat content. We literally have shows every single day. We go live for almost every Heat game. Hell, we're live for a Summer League game, baby, without our top players playing in Kel'el Larson and Kel'el Ware. So you know that we're real ones and we come around and watch anything and provide some content around the Miami Heat. So hit that sub button if you haven't already. You know what? We're actually going to go to sub-only mode in the chat. So if you want to be able to comment and have some conversations with other Heat fans, ask me a question, got to be subscribed to do so. So anybody who comments down below, I'll know they're real ones and they're subscribed to the channel. So honestly, if you want to get a shout out, spam me, because if you're spamming me, that means you're subscribed. Spam me if you're a subscriber, baby. Spam me. We got Michael Wazowski. We got Tie-Man, Nick's Galaxy. All type in those me's. The Cat Slayer. It's an intriguing name. An intriguing name there, the Cat Slayer. Hot Dog. Joe Lawton's in the building. Melvin, Thundercats, Mark Wayne, Skipper, Mirage. Keep on spamming those me's. My guy Jay the Fox, Timey, Johan, Duskin. Let's go. Let's go. Heat basketball. We're watching Heat basketball, man. Listen, we got to take advantage of these next 2 weeks of Heat Summer League because after that, it actually is preseason in October. That's it. Knecht misses the free throw, but it comes right back to him. Bad closeout by Miami. Couple substitutions for the Heat we'll talk about in a second. Maxwell Lewis drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Christopher. So the two subs for Miami, I believe Gabe Brown is in and Sacco from France is in. And I actually think we have another substitution. Bryson Warren, that is, for Miami, comes in. Gabe Brown on the baseline, layup, no good. Rebound fought for, gathered by LA. Bronny James will bring it up. 2 points for James. He's only taken one shot thus far. He's guarded by Gabe Brown. He's directing traffic out there as the Lakers lead by 5. Gets it over to Knecht. Now back to Bronny. Bronny thought about a 3. Pass it up. Gets it to Tommy Cuse. Cuse drives in. Stripped by Christopher. Heat have numbers. 4-on-3. Gabe Brown inside the Christopher. Out to Alondas Williams. Corner 3. Bottoms. Man, the 25-point per game scorer in the G League last season. Knocks down the triple in the corner for the Heat. What's up, Joey DeLuca? That's right. Isaiah Stevens hasn't checked in either. He does need to play. Sacco gets the rebound after a Castleton miss. Here comes Bryson Warren. Warren stops at the free throw line. Jumper, too strong. And Dalton Knecht comes away with the board. Knecht pushing the pace for the Lakers. In and out dribble. Drives on Alondas Williams. Has a size difference and advantage. But he's stripped. Gathers it back. It almost turns it over. Swung around to Bronny James. 3. No good, but they're going to call a defensive 3 seconds on Miami? Is that what they're calling? Is that what they're calling here? 4 minutes to go in the opening period. I mean, no Kel'el Ware thus far. And he won't be playing today, unfortunately. What do you guys eat? What'd you guys eat tonight? What'd you guys get for dinner? Let me know. I had some chicken, broccoli, and sweet potatoes. Just absolutely terrific stuff. I mean, not sponsored, should be sponsored, but like Flower Child, I don't know if that's a brand that's national or just a Dallas chain, but my goodness, is it terrific. It's just fantastic stuff. Mark Wayne says, yo, you're doing a great job calling the game. Appreciate it, Mark Wayne. Those comments mean a lot for me. I like providing some entertaining content for the people because we like to hang out and have some fun here. Hot dog hasn't ate yet. Wazowski said he ate a hot dog. Well, that's awkward. Alondes Williams drives left, gets a step on Coos and drops it in. Alondes Williams with 5 straight points, and he evens the game back up at 14. Back and forth first quarter thus far. We got some substitutions for Los Angeles now. Blake Hinson, the sharpshooter from Pittsburgh, is in. Knecht drives and turns it over. Gabe Brown with the steal. Heat out in transition. Brown to the rack. Layup, no good. The Heat just blew a 4-on-2 break. What is this, the regular season Heat? What are we doing here? Tommy Hughes, pull-up 3, no good. Rebound, Caleb Daniels, who checked in. He was a UDFA last year out of Villanova. Heat out in transition. Drop it off to Sacco inside, who gets blocked out of bounds, and the Heat will keep it on the baseline with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Oh, I tell you what, and I said this on Twitter, this is just bad hoops. It's bad hoops. It is. It's bad hoops. It's funny to watch and see these guys grow up and try to learn how to play NBA ball, but it's just bad basketball, man. Chase is in the building. Shout out Rolly at Chick-fil-A. That sounds good. Alondes Williams will try another 3 and knocks it down. Alondes Williams with 8 straight points, and the Heat take a lead, 17-14. How about that, folks? Los Angeles comes the other way now. I got to be honest, I don't know everybody on the Lakers Summer League team, so this might get ugly. I know a few of them, but not all. Blake Hinson probing, swings it inside. It's going to be a turnover out of bounds. The Heat defense getting active. Bronny James checked out, so he's got a little bit of a break today. Yeah, I see a couple people wondering where Kel'el Ware is, as we do have another timeout. Ware is not banged up. He's getting a little bit of a rest day. I don't know why he's getting a rest day, considering the Heat didn't play the previous 2 days, and they don't play for the next 2 days, as their next game's on Saturday against the Celtics. But I guess there is that. You know what? Let's show some love to the new rookie in Miami. The 15th overall pick, Kel'el Ware, wearing number 7. Spam your 7s for Kel'el Ware down below. Spam those 7s, man. Spam those 7s for Kel'el Ware. Show some love to the Rook. Had a couple good games. Had 12 points in his first game of the Summer League. And then had a 26-point game in Game 2. We got Chase, Wazowski, Cat Slayer, Thundercats, Tyman, Sparker, Hot Dog, Jay the Fox, Kevin Smith. Hot Dog says it is because he is 7 foot. I actually don't know why Kel'el Ware is wearing number 7, but I do like that number. I like that number. He's got good aura, if you will. Willie, type in those 7s. Appreciate that, Willie. Let's go. Man. Sam Stan says, Heat fan rooting for Bronny here. Listen, I'm never going to root against a player. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I hope he does well, even though I don't think he should be in the NBA right now. But I hope he does well. I hope he succeeds. I'll never root against someone. Unless you're playing my team in a meaningful game, I'm not going to root against you. Like, these games don't really mean anything, so I hope honestly, I hope the Lakers perform well too. This game's just all about watching our Heat players perform and who can make this roster. That's really all it's all about. Alondes Williams looking to make the roster, drives inside, is fouled on the pass though, so it'll be side out for Miami. I mean, Man has played extremely well today. Spam 15 for Man too, man. He's been great. He has 8 points. He's made his last 2 triples as well. He averaged 25 points a game last year in the G League. He's getting a lot of run today. Started the game, hasn't came out just yet. I don't know why that's the case. Probably should look at some of these other guards. Looks like Paul Larson is also in street clothes. So Heat not playing their top 2 rookies that they drafted in the first and second round today. Alondes Williams turns it over. Oh, not turned over. Caleb Daniels is able to grab the loose ball. Now it's a Bryson Warren pull-up midi, and he knocks it down. Warren played on the G League team for Miami in Sioux Falls a year ago. He's only 19 years old, so he's still got a lot of youth to him. Lakers the other way now. They're driving inside, drop-off pass, and they almost turn it over, but it's swatted out of bounds. It will stay with Los Angeles alongside the baseline. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. Raiders Sancho's in the building. Oh, boy. Keyshawn Johnson checking back in for Miami. Good to see the two-way contract man from Arizona. Pass to the corner, Knecht. He's backing down on Caleb Daniels. Got a massive size advantage. Gets to his right hand, is fouled. The rookie from Tennessee heading to the line for two. Heading to the line for two. I don't think Alondes Williams could make this Heat team because he is only effective when he has the ball in his hands, and he isn't good enough to have the ball in his hands in the NBA. So it's like, what is his role going to be if he were to be on an NBA roster? That's the biggest question to me. Dalton Knecht makes the first free throw of his trip here. 19-15 there. Ooh, Brandon Nimmo goes yard for the Mets. Man, the Mets are a good ball club. Tell you what. Dalton Knecht goes 2-2. 19-16 is the score. Minute 45 in the first quarter. Alondes Williams playing point for Miami. Keyshawn Johnson coming up to set a screen. Now fades to the corner. Williams swings it to the corner. It's a Gabe Brown triple. Rattles in and out. The UDFA out of Michigan State couldn't get that one to fall. Knecht driving left, handoff, and a little miscommunication here by Los Angeles, but they'll get it finally corralled here. They swing it to the corner. Knecht can shoot three, and that's bottoms. Dalton Knecht with 5 straight points. He's got, I think, close to 10 in this ball game. He already has another triple earlier today. Williams the other way, drives, misses, gets his own rebound. Goes back up for a third try, can't get it to go, and it's a rebound by the Lakers. What is Alondes Williams doing, man? That's my point, dude. He's just jacking. Not running in the offense. Good defense by Bryson Warren as he caused a turnover but accidentally stepped out of bounds while getting the steal. So it's going to stay with the Lakers. Knecht's got a smooth triple, man. I'll tell you what. It's a bold thing to say, but I'll say it. I think I might put some money on Knecht to win Rookie of the Year. Blake Hinson, the sharpshooter from Los Angeles, misses a 3. A 3-on-0. There was nobody for the Lakers trying to get the rebound. There was only 3 Heat players, and they all knocked it out of bounds. What a ridiculous. Lord Buddy Bears in the building says, under 100 likes. What is this, a Celtics channel? Oh, boy. He's throwing shade of Celtics today, but he's also discrediting the Heat fans. We're 15 likes away from 100. Let's get there soon. Knecht drives inside. Charge! Going the other way for Miami. Is that Caleb Daniels, the second-year UDFA out of Villanova, taking the charge? That's some Heat culture right there, baby. Get the feet set. Take it right into the chest. J.C. Butler has not checked in quite yet, Jay the Fox. We'll see if he does today. He hasn't really played in the first 2 games. I'll say that. I did see Zach Edey. I tell you what, even though we're watching the game and no Kel'el Ware, this only makes me more excited to watch Kel'el Ware on Saturday against the Celtics. Keyshawn Johnson driving, pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Good! See, now that's impressive stuff to see from Keyshawn. Take him off the bounce, get to the free throw line, and elevate over your defender to get a bucket. There we go. Good stuff from Keyshawn Johnson. 4 on the clock. Sean East driving. Fadeaway midi is good. And we're going to be tied at 21 going into the second quarter between the Lakers and the Heat. Good first quarter. Competitive. Good basketball. You know what? Even though there's no Kel'el Ware and no Pallel Larson, I can't complain with how that first quarter went. It was entertaining. Good play. Saw some good basketball from Keyshawn Johnson. Zion Pullen played well. Alondes Williams. Like what I saw from some of the Heat guys. Like what I saw from some of the Heat fellas. As we are tied at 21, I'll remind everyone of our Super Chat menu. $5 equals 5 push-ups. $10, I'll take a shot of tequila. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, name on the basketball. We're likely going to raffle this off potentially here over the next week and a half during Summer League. $50 Super Chat is a beer bong. I'll pour a beer. Happy Dad. I got what flavor do I got today? I got pineapple. I don't even know which one I grabbed. I'll pour it in here and chug it. And the deal today, if we get to $250 in Super Chats as a group, I will be doing a beer boot. We'll see if we can get to 250. Let's see if we get to 50. Why do we need help? This is ridiculous. Sparker asked a question. This is our Super Chat. Says, Nick, how did you become a Heat fan and when did you? 2008, 2009. So I was born in 2000. I'm 23 years old, going to be turning 24 in a month, August 9th. Fun fact. That is when I turned 24. But, wait, Jay the Fox, is that true? Hold on, I'll finish this question in a second, but Jay the Fox, is that true? Oh, no shit! That's true! We got some breaking news according to Jay the Fox. Well, not according to Jay the Fox, but he's letting us know in the chat. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is going to play the first 2 Summer League games for Miami. That's electric! We're going to get to see Jaime Jaquez Jr. with Kel'el Ware and Kel'el Larson in Summer League. Let's go! He said it looks like he's only playing the first 2 games, but that's actually sick. We're going to get to see some Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Kel'el Ware minutes together, baby. Let's go. I'm fired up for that now. That made me even more excited for Saturday. I will be watching on Saturday. See ya. We're going to be live on Saturday for sure, man. We have to be after hearing that news. All right, here we go. Back in action, Blake Hinson 3. No good. Offensive rebound by the Lakers. Traore inside. Fade away. No good. Rebound Keyshawn Johnson. Zion Pullen back into the game for Miami. Here comes Pullen. He hands it over to Christopher. Christopher drive. Drop off to Keyshawn. Layup. No good. They call foul. They did. Keyshawn Johnson playing a very strong game. He'll be going to the line for 2. Nah, I'm not going to lie. Jaime Jaquez Jr. playing in the first couple Summer League games is electric. I got to tweet that out. I'm so excited to watch Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Kel'el Ware now. They're going to get, seeing them together is going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Keyshawn makes the first free throw. He's had a very good game. Heat back up by 1. I'm excited to see what he's working on his game, man. He played well last year in the Summer League. He's obviously already a good player for Miami. So what is he going to be able to do being the focal point of the Heat offense and see what he's been working on? Travel on Los Angeles, turnover after Keyshawn Johnson split the pair at the line. Man, it's going to be fun. All right, Sparker, I know you're asking Summer League. So even though this is Summer League, it's technically the California Classic, which is not the real NBA Summer League. Like, this is just another iteration of games to get teams prepared and get some extra games for the young guys. The real Summer League starts this Friday and Saturday in Las Vegas. Missed 3 by Keyshawn Johnson, but he gets back on defense and blocks a shot out of bounds. I mean, Keyshawn's an athletic freak, man. He can defend, too. I like his long-term upside. Turnover on Los Angeles. He'll be going back to Miami. What's up, Cullen? Bummed because right before we went live, we found out that the Heat's first 2 picks in the first and second round weren't playing today, but we're hanging in there. But it's made up for us because we heard Jaime Jaquez Jr. is going to be playing on Saturday in the next Summer League game. Keyshawn Johnson lines up another 3 and drains it! Keyshawn Johnson impressing here for Miami. The UDFA out of Arizona on a 2-way deal looking and impressing here. Warren Washington blocks a shot inside. Johnson with the board, leading the break and is fouled. I tell you what, I like what I've seen today. I love what I've seen. I mean, we mentioned it off the top. Keyshawn Johnson out of Arizona. Also, remember, Kel'el Larson, this Heat second-round pick out of Arizona, was the top player on the Heat's big board when the draft ended. And they made it a priority to sign him out of UDFA on a two-way deal, and they got him here, and he's showing you why. Pullen almost turns it over, the other UDFA that the Heat signed on a two-way deal. He drives, drop off to Washington. He drops the pass, fight for the ball on the ground. It's won by the Lakers. Here comes Traore. Finds a trailing Maxwell Lewis, is that? And it's stolen by Christopher. What a read by Josh Christopher, and he gets out in transition and slams it home. The Heat's defense has kind of been locked in today. I'll tell you what, they've been locked in. Good for them. Love to see that. Keyshawn Johnson, good defense there, forces another miss. Rebound by Miami. Here comes the Heat in transition. Christopher, coast to coast, drop off the pull-in, layup, good. Heat with a 8-point lead. And guess what, Heat fans? The Lakers need a timeout. I know it's not a serious game, but they still need one anyway. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's go, Heat. Shout out to Solly in the building. What's up? So Cullen asked a good question. Is there anybody playing on the Heat today that could make the final roster? Probably not. Because I don't see who the Heat would cut or trade away to make sure either Zion Pullen or Keyshawn Johnson are on the team. Because Kel'el Larson and Kel'el Ware both got guaranteed contracts, so they're on the team. First and second round picks. Keyshawn and Zion got two ways, which means they'll likely start in the G League and get called up if they need to be due to injury. But I don't know. I don't think they can cut anyone. I don't think they could cut Thomas Bryant, which I wish they could. They already got rid of Orlando Robinson. I think the Heat roster is kind of final unless they make a trade. But Keyshawn and Zion are trying to earn themselves two ways because two ways can be switched around. Even if the Heat signed Drew Smith, Keyshawn, and Zion to two-way deals, they could technically take those away and give them to another player for a two-way deal anytime they want. So really, it's just them proving that they should be in this Heat organization and be accounted for on the Heat roster, per se. Yeah. All right, have a nice little Wednesday night, Cullen. See you tomorrow. Willie, for who? Stickman, Melvin, Jay the Fox, Luis, all spamming those fireball emojis. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 200 people watching. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. Ron Baker's in the building. Let's go, Ron Baker. Let's go, Ron Baker. Keyshawn's playing terrifically. Terrific. Great ball from Keyshawn today. Maxwell Lewis drives to the rack. Keyshawn Johnson got a piece of it. Here he comes. Oh, what a pass to Caleb Daniels in transition for a layup. Keyshawn Johnson is everywhere. The Heat have a 10-point lead. Layup the other way, no good. It'll stay with Los Angeles out of bounds. But what a game from Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, my. I'm about to send that tweet off, man. Got to send that off. He's been terrific. Keyshawn Johnson, I don't know what happened, if it was a turnover or a missed shot, but it's going back to Los Angeles. Blake Hinson triple, good in the corner. And the Lakers get within 7 with 6.5 to go in the first half. I mean, I can't get over how well Keyshawn Johnson is playing today. Zion Pullen gets a screen. Pull-up elbow jumper is a little short. Rebound down to Los Angeles. Here comes Tommy Kuhse. Kuhse stops, kicks it back out to Castleton. Hinson wants it. He gets it. He thought about a triple, doesn't take it. Now drives right, step back, kicks it over to Maxwell Lewis, who drives. Lewis spinning. Good move by Lewis, but he smokes the layup. Castleton gets the offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in. Maxwell Lewis, someone I was bullish on in last year's draft. I think he's out of Pepperdine in the second round. He has really struggled in this game. Really struggled in this one. Pullen, probing, stopping, turns it over. Thought he got fouled. Here come the Lakers out in transition. Lewis, spinorama, layup, blocked by Caleb Daniels. And then Warren Washington gets it stripped by Maxwell Lewis, and then Christopher commits a foul, and Lewis will go to the line. What? I mean, this is just peak Summer League basketball. What am I watching right now? This is peak Summer League basketball. We got horrible shots. We got horrible turnovers. The worst run fast breaks in the history of basketball. You think you'd be watching Chat Sports United at our rec games on Monday, the way this teams are running fast breaks. My goodness. Maxwell Lewis makes the first free throw. Lakers on a little 6-0 run here. Dalton Knecht will check back in for Los Angeles. See someone asking, I will be watching Team USA today. I'll be excited to see our guy Bam in action. Both free throws made by Lewis. We'll have a timeout on the floor from Miami. 5.5 to go in the first half. Yeah, I mean, they're playing Team Canada, too. That's a fun game, man. I mean, Canada probably has the second best roster in the world, I'd say. USA 1, Canada 2. Probably put France 3. Probably put Serbia 4. I'm higher on Serbia than others. I mean, you got Nikola Jokic, our guy Nikola Jovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, Serbia made the FIBA World Championship game, so I'd put them 4, Germany 5. I don't love Germany's roster, but they won FIBA Gold in last summer, so they're solid, man. Those are my probably top 5 countries. USA 1, Canada 2, France 3, Serbia 4, Germany 5. That's how I rank it. But I will be watching today. Abby's saying Levine better than Hero. In a vacuum, yes. Like, Levine's more athletic. He's more of a consistent scorer when healthy. I mean, we could talk about Zach LaVine missing games and being injured all the time, but Hero never plays. Like, Hero misses at least 15 to 20 games a year. Mr. Gio is in the building. What's up, Mr. Gio? Good to see my good old pal there. Good old pal, Mr. Gio, who's, I'd say, he's in the Mount Rushmore of Heat Report. He's on the Mount Rushmore of the Heat Report, that's for sure. I'm just more excited that we're going to see some Jaime Jaquez Jr. PT in the Summer League game on Saturday and I think Monday. I think the report that he's going to play in the first 2 and then probably sit it out after that. So we're going to see Jaime on Saturday. We're going to see Jaime on Monday. That's electric. Heat's Summer League schedule, by the way, very simple. Saturday afternoon against the Celtics. Monday night, Wednesday afternoon at like 3 o'clock, and then Friday night. We're going to be live for the next 3 games. We'll be live on Saturday against the Celtics. We'll be live on Monday. We'll be live on Wednesday. Probably not live on Friday because we do have a company outing, so that's a likely no. Everybody's off. It's a company holiday. There's no holiday this upcoming week. I don't think so, but we're all off. Christopher with a nice drive and finish at the rim. That's impressive. Maxwell Lewis the other way, can't connect on a triple. Heat lead by 5. Here comes Miami. Alondas Williams turns it over. I mean, turnovers galore. Maxwell Lewis lobbed to Colin Castleton for the layup in transition as the Lakers fight back to make it a 3-point game. Bronny James, I don't know if he re-injured his knee, but after playing the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, he hasn't checked back in. And as I say that, there he is. Zion Pullen, turnover, miscommunication, but the Heat get it back after an errant pass. Christopher takes it away. Christopher will bring it up now for the Heat as they get into their little offense. Christopher gets a screen, drives, pull-up jumper, no good. I think it's time for Josh Christopher to hang it up. Former first-round pick, he's done. Bronny James, 3, no good. He turned it over. He stepped out of bounds when he caught the ball in transition. I mean, I'm telling you, this is just bad basketball. It's turnover galore. Turnover galore. Mirage is asking where Kel'el Ware is. Ware is on a rest day. I don't know why he needs rest. The Heat haven't played in 2 days, and they don't play for another 2 days. Next game's on Saturday. But the Heat's first-round pick is not playing, but he's not hurt. Kel'el Larson isn't playing either, and he's not hurt. Christopher, step back 3, no good. I'm telling you, it's time for him to hang it up. It's time for him to hang it up. Go play overseas, buddy. Simply not good enough to play in the NBA. Maxwell Lewis now. Looks like it's a starting lineup for Los Angeles on the floor. Knecht getting to the elbow. Kicks it back out to Lewis. Lewis back to Knecht. Pullen defending. Pullen. See how he can defend Knecht here. Knecht drives. Good defense by Pullen. Forces a kick out. No good, and pulling Skies in for the board. He's pushing the pace now for Miami, double-teamed and fouled by Maxwell Lewis. Doesn't look like the Heat are in the bonus, so it'll be side out for the Heat. Remember, any super chat gets on screen. $5 is 5 push-ups. $10 is a shot. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. $50 is the beer bong. $50 is the beer bong. We've only had one super chat today. Shout out to Lawnmower. I want to know who's going to step up and get a second super chat. $30 is an awkward number there, Reed. What number? How about, we'll do 50. 50. Bronny James gets a strip. He gets it over to Knecht, and he loses out of bounds. So let's get an offer. We got Reed here, who is a Philadelphia 76ers fan. He said for a $50 super chat, he'll do a beer bong race with me. So $50 super chat, beer bong race between Heat fan and Sixers fan Reed. Castleton inside, fouled by Keyshawn Johnson. He'll go to the line. That wasn't a foul. That was good defense from Keyshawn. That was just good defense. Terrible. Terrible officiating. Listen, this is Summer League with a bunch of UDFAs. This is Summer League for the refs, too. These aren't the big dogs, folks. I think these are refs in training, to be honest. I'm not kidding. I don't think they're for real. Castleton at the line. They're saying he's 6'10", 250. That's not true. That brother is 7 feet tall. Colin Castleton is 7 feet tall. I'm telling you, if you put him and Kel'el Ware next to each other, they'll be the damn same height. I'm telling you. Yeah, he ain't 250 either. Castleton splits the pair. 33-31 is the score. 3.5 to go in the first half. Keyshawn Johnson has it top of the key. Swings it over to, is that Bryson Warren? It is. Warren back over to, okay, I actually don't know who that is. Oh, it's J.C. Butler. Butler, the son of Karan Butler's in. It's kicked over to Gabe Brown, corner 3, no good, but he gets his own rebound, goes up strong, and misses there too. Rebound by the Lakers. Here comes Q's. Q's to Knecht. Right wing triple for the 17th overall pick. Doesn't go. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Lakers. Jay the Fox asked about J.C. Butler, the son of Karan Butler, and if he played today. He did not up until now. J.C. Butler getting some run for Miami. Castleton driving, pump fake, goes up, blocked by J.C. Butler. Good initial defense by Keyshawn Johnson. Miami out in transition, finds a trailing Alondas Williams, top of the key triple, bottoms! Alondas Williams with his third 3 of the game. He's in the double figures on the game as well. Heat lead by 5. Man, Keyshawn Johnson is being tasked with playing small ball center against Castleton. This is impressive stuff. Bronny James, 3, no good. Rebound foul on Miami, so it'll be side out for the Lakers. I tell you what, Keyshawn Johnson being tasked with playing backup or small ball center against a 7-footer in Colin Castleton and standing on his business is impressive stuff. I mean, he's not giving an inch. He is not giving an inch. Bronny James inbounds it. Backdoor cut, gets it. He's fouled by J.C. Butler. And Bronny James, who has 1 basket today and 2 points, is going to go to the line for 2. I mean, Bronny just has not been able to find his shot. That's for sure. He's also might just not be a good basketball player at this time in his career. Not saying he can't be, but... What is this? Bam Adebayo speaking to the media? Something? I still am so excited about Jaime Jaquez Jr. playing in Summer League. That's electric. That is so electric. I'm so excited. Oh, man. Dude, I'm just picturing Jaime Jaquez Jr. pick and rolls with Kel'el Ware, and I'm just getting a little excited. I am. It's hard for me not to get excited. Bronny splits the pair, so he can't even make a couple free throws. 36-32. Alondas Williams, catch and shoot corner three, comes up short. Sacco getting the offensive rebound, but also stepping out of bounds. So it will be Lakers basketball once again with Dos Manitos left in the first half. Interesting, Sacco, young guy, played for Cholet last year, Frenchman, teammates of sixth overall pick Tejan Salon, who was taken by the Hornets. Kuz picks up his dribble, now drives left, gets inside, running hook shot off glass, good. That's an impressive bucket from, I believe, the former St. Mary Gale, if I am able to remember that correctly. Alondas Williams probing, kicks it over to Gabe Brown. He'll catch and launch a three. That's no good. Bronny James, Sky's in for the rebound. He's pushing now for the Lakers. James behind the back, stops, resets the offense, gets a screen from Castleton. Bronny probing, running floater, no good, misses it, but Knecht gets the offensive rebound, drives inside, and Euro steps his way to a left-handed bucket to even the game up at 36. Dalton Knecht with a nice little bucket there. I mean, he's showing you the full arsenal today, folks. Alondas Williams to the rack, misses the layup, rebound Castleton, outlet to Kuz. Kuz out and running, crossover, drop off past the Knecht for a two-handed slam. Dalton Knecht playing a heck of a ball game for the Lakers, and they take the lead after trailing as much as 10 in the first half with under a minute to go. Gabe Brown driving, stopping, resetting the offense back out to Alondas Williams. Screen by Sacco. Williams driving to the elbow. Drop off past to Sacco, and he is going to be not fouled. They're going to call it a jump ball. So it'll be a jump ball between Sacco and Castleton at the free throw line with 30 seconds to go. I agree, Willie, saying Knecht was such a steal for the Lakers. And you could find the tweet. This is in no means me discrediting Kel'el Ware. I like Kel'el Ware. I like the pick. I think he could be really good for Miami as the Lakers win the tip, get on transition, and is fouled by Gabe Brown, so Blake Kinston's going to the line for two. This is no way of me discrediting the Heat's pick of Kel'el Ware. I like the pick, and I graded it. I tweeted when the Heat got on the clock at 15 that Dalton Knecht needed to be the draft pick. And it's not even just based off fit, because people are going to say, well, you have Duncan Robinson. You don't need another wing shooter. Knecht is as good as a scorer as you'll find. I just don't see a way he's bad in the NBA. He's got a really smooth stroke. He's got good size. He's got good length. He's athletic. He's getting better as a defender. Like, to me, I think he would have been a great pick, and I would have trusted him as a rookie to take the role of Duncan Robinson, as Henson made both free throws, by the way, and there'll be a timeout on the floor. Like, if you drafted Dalton Knecht at 15, I would have been fine trading Duncan Robinson, shedding that salary, and then just having Dalton Knecht as your bench shooter and play the role of Duncan Robinson, because I think Knecht can do it. I'm very high on him. I had him 7th on my big board. He's just an established shooter and an established scorer. Yeah, I mean, Willie, I'm with you. Like, did the Heat need a center like Kel'el Ware more than Dalton Knecht? Sure. But I always take the approach to drafts, whether it be NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL. Don't matter what the draft is. I always take the approach of best player available, and Dalton Knecht was the best player available, and that's why I think the Heat should have taken him. But like I said, it's not me discrediting the pick of Kel'el Ware, because I love that pick. I think he's going to be great. But I just think Dalton Knecht was a better player, and just Heat should have taken him. At least in my thoughts. He's played a really good game today, too. Let me check the stats. Knecht has 14 points and 7 rebounds on 5 of 10 shooting. I mean, he's played a good game. He struggled in the efficiency standpoint in the first couple games, but he's playing well today. Yeah, Will, he's got a deep bag, man. He can get to the mid-range, rise up over the top of you. He can back you down on a turn-away jumper. He could play off-ball movement shooter. I'm a big fan of him, man. So much so that I drunkenly purchased a Dalton Knecht Tennessee jersey. Not kidding. I have it. I have a white Tennessee jersey. I bet on the Volunteers during March. I forgot if it was the SEC tournament or March Madness. I bet on them. they cashed me out a couple games in a row, and I was like, you know what? F it. I'm buying a Dalton Knecht Tennessee jersey. I was hammered at a bar doing it. Have no shame. I don't know if I'll ever wear the jersey, but I have one. I have one. And how funny would it have been if the Heat drafted him, and I bought the jersey before the draft, so that would have been like foreshadowing. J.C. Butler, turnover, stepped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it moving screen, actually. There's a moving screen with before. Heat down by 4. They led as much as 10 in this first half. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to go in the opening half. Lakers have it with a 4-point lead. Castleton hands it off to Tommy Cuse. Cuse has it top of the screen. Top of the key, I should say. They're going to count down the clock, 8 to go. Knecht's going to set a screen. He pops out. Good defense, Miami. 4. Cuse. Triple. No good. Rebound to Londis Williams. And that will end the first half. 40-36 is the score. Heat hanging in there. But like I said, the Heat led as much as 10. They led 31-21. So the Heat, or the Lakers end, I should say, the first half on a 19-5 run. And we do enter the half. You know what? We did this during the regular season. Why can't we do it today too? Grade the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade it for me. Grade it for me. Grade it for me. Jay the Fox says, Nick, which college team do you support for football and basketball? Good question, Jay the Fox. Very random. For college football, I'm a North Carolina Tar Heels fan. Don't know why, but I like the Tar Heels of North Carolina for college football. For college basketball, I don't really have a team. I mostly just watch the sport. As weird as it sounds, like I'm a college basketball fan. I don't really have teams, but I will say I pull for UConn. And you're going to think I'm a bandwagon for doing that, but I've pulled for UConn for a while. I also pull for Syracuse a little bit. St. Bonaventure is probably the real answer because that's my alma mater out of the A-10, baby. Out of the A-10. So that's probably my real answer is St. Bonaventure. Didn't have a football team, but the real answer is probably North Carolina for football, St. Bonaventure for basketball. Willie B+, Daniel C, Mirage B, Jay the Fox C. Listen, I would call it a B-. And maybe that's just me caring only about Keyshawn Johnson and Zion Pullen because I thought those two guys played a really good first half. I thought they did. I thought they played a really good first half. Keyshawn specifically played terrific. We'll read off some of the stats here in a second, but let me change graphics on screen. It is halftime, and you know what? Why not? We're going to do a half off halftime. Half off halftime, our super chat menu. So, $5 push-ups, any super chat, 5 push-ups. $5 shots at tequila. $10 to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, and $20 for a beer bong. So, half off for the rest of halftime. Halftimes are shorter in Summer League. It's like 15 minutes in the NBA. I think it's like 7 minutes or 8 minutes for Summer League. All right. Reed said he's leaving in a couple minutes, so offer still stands. Yeah, let's look at the leading stats for the Heat in that first half. Keyshawn Johnson, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks. Keyshawn Johnson had 3 blocks in the first half. How impressive is that? And he's shooting 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Zion Pullen, 4 points, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, but a couple of his assists, he just felt under control. I like what I've seen from Pullen. Other standouts, well, in a good way, I guess Alondis Williams has 11 points, 4 of 10 shooting, though. He's kind of a jackham. Gabe Brown, oh boy, 0 of 6 from the field. That's rough. That's rough for Gabe Brown, the UDFA from Michigan State. That's ugly. That's rough. That's ugly. Lachi says, why is Kel'el not playing? Just a rest day, according to Heat reporters. Don't know why he needs rest. But him, Cole Swider, and Kel'el Larson Probably the 3 best players on the Heat Summer League team. The first round pick, the second round pick, and the top guy overall. Just all not playing today. All not playing today. I'm curious to see who the Heat start in their first Summer League game on Saturday against the Lakers or the Celtics. I'm very intrigued because they go Zion, pull-in, Swider, Kel'el, Jaime Kel'el. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. That's what I would probably do if I was a coach. Probably what I would do. Listen, offer still stands. Half off halftime. Take advantage of it. Offer does not stand anymore for Reed as he is heading out of the building. Enjoy your Wednesday night, my friend. He says, go Heat. We're against the Lakers. Willie, do you think the Heat saw what they needed to see from Ware and Larson and just protecting them? No, because they'll likely play, who knows if they will or not, they'll likely play in most of, if not all of the Summer League games. The real Summer League, not California Classic. Not the California Classic, but the actual Summer League. You know what song's been stuck in my head? I know it's very popular, but Shabuzi's Tipsy, just terrific. It's been stuck in my head. I've been playing it nonstop. Nonstop in my head. Nonstop in my head, man. $200 people watching. This is our Super Chat menu, but it's actually 50% off during halftime. I think we're going to resume action in about 3 or 4 minutes. Lakers lead 40-36. Some good performances from Dalton Knecht on the Lakers side. Bronny James hasn't done much. Colin Castleton has been good. For the Heat, Keyshawn Johnson and Alondas Williams are leading the way. Keyshawn Johnson's been really good. No Isaiah Stevens today as well, which is intriguing. I don't know why no Isaiah Stevens. But I'm a big fan of his as well. Hopefully he could earn the last two-way contract and get Drew Smith out of here. Lord Buddy there with a $5 Super Chat. Appreciate the Lord. That's a shot due to half off halftime. Sorry, can't go big. Maybe till next month. Got to pay another $3,000 to get your teeth fixed. Oh, boy. F. Tom Fumble Brady. Shout out Choco Bear and Roxy. Shout out to Choco Bear and Roxy. F. Tom Fumble Brady. And hopefully your teeth get fixed, my friend. Appreciate you supporting the channel as always. All right. 246 says, what's been your favorite undrafted player the Heat have picked up since 2020? Does Max Strus count? Because technically he was on other NBA rosters before coming to Miami, but he was a UDFA. Or are you talking strictly right after the draft the Heat signed him? Which way are you talking here? Because if Max Strus plays, then it's Strus. Because he made some big shots for Miami. He played a pivotal role in the Heat making the finals. So, probably Strus. Second would probably be Gabe Vincent. That's how I would probably rank him. I'm trying to think of other UDFAs. Well, Duncan was before 2020. He was in 2018, 2019. So, he's technically not available for that. 246 is Strus counts. Well, then that's my answer. Yeah, Duncan was before 2020. I'm trying to think of some other big UDFA finds. Probably be Strus and Vincent right up after them. And I'd probably go Strus over Gabe. Gabe was solid, man. Inconsistent. Same thing can be said about Strus, though. All right, we're back in the second half. Told you, quick half times in Summer League. Tommy Kuhs gets it started with a nice little drive and layup. Couple times here that he's driven to the rack and banked it in with his right hand. He's been impressive. Former St. Mary Gal. Zion pulling the other way, driving, floater, rattles in and out. Rebound fought for. It will go to Los Angeles out of bounds. Hughes gives the Lakers a 6-point lead, 42-36. Yeah, I'd love to have Strus back. Not going to happen, though. I also was fine not paying him 4 for 64. It's a big contract. Big contract. What is that, 18 a year? 17? What is that a year? 16. 16 a year. Math. I'm terrible at math. I-30 says, how come Ware is out? Rest day. I don't know why, but rest day. Sad. Unfortunate. Alondas Williams drives, almost turns it over, goes out of bounds. He'll stay with Miami, though. 42-36. Lachi says, in the situation we're in, I'm trading Jimmy for Kuminga, Podziemski, and 3 firsts. Definitely be a tempting offer. I don't know. I made a video about potentially trading Jimmy Butler earlier today. Get my thoughts on the matter more in depth by watching that show. Castleton the other way. Blocked! Oh, they're going to call foul. That's ridiculous. That looked clean to me. Warren Washington whistled. Whistled for the foul. And Castleton will go to the line for 2. Castleton to the line for 2. Javier says hero for Strus. A 12-pack and a bag of Doritos. Well, if I get the 12-pack, who's getting the 12-pack of beer in that trade? If Pat Riley's getting it, nah, I want the beer. But seriously, listen, I know people are upset with Hero and his contract, and I know Max Strus is $14 million cheaper a year, but no. Hero's a way better player than Max Strus. He, working it around the horn, Josh Christopher gets stripped. It's a turnover. Here comes the Lakers and Maxwell Lewis. Lewis to the rack. Layup is good. I mean, the Heat's offense has just gone absolutely ice cold. They trail by 9. The Lakers are on a 24-5 run dating back to middle of second quarter. Christopher driving, out to Williams, corner 3 for Alondas. He can't break this ice cold streak. Rebound by Keyshawn Johnson. Drop off to Christopher, who misses the layup. Warren Washington offensive rebound. He misses. Here comes Colin Castleton now. My goodness. Bronny James to Coos. Coos 3. Good. My goodness. 48-36. It's a 27-5 run now for the Lakers. What the hell? Timeout Miami. Eric Spoelstra's not Eric Spoelstra. Heater Pest. That's not a habit saying Eric Spoelstra. Out of habit saying Spo. Out of habit saying Spo. Lashi says, why haven't we given Cole Swider a contract? I would rather give him a contract over Drew Smith, at least in the two-way department. If I was running the Heat, the first move I would make, taking Drew Smith off a two-way, putting Cole Swider on a two-way. First move I'm doing. Second move I'm doing, I'm calling Danny Ainge in Utah and saying what's necessary to get Lauri Markkanen. Third move I'm doing, if Lauri Markkanen's off the table, calling Atlanta and says, what do you want for Trae Young? If that doesn't work, I'm saying New Orleans, what do you want for Brandon Ingram? If that doesn't work, hey, Golden State, send us Kuminga and Podziemski for Jimmy Butler and firsts. If that doesn't work, yo, Houston, you want to bring Jimmy back? How about Amen Thompson and some first-round picks? And then if that doesn't work, well, then I guess I'm just going to be like Pat Riley and run it back. Lachi says Drew Smith and Patty Mills got to go. Patty Mills will not be returning to the Heat. Thank the heavens. Thank the heavens. The Heat have 14 standard contracts. That's usually where they keep their roster at. And they don't have enough money to sign anyone unless they go into the second apron. They could add a 15th guy on the standard contract, but it put them in the second apron, and they're not doing that. So they're going to stick with 14. So thank goodness. No more Patty Mills. Thank goodness. No more Patty Mills. God, he was so bad. Jay the Fox says, Nick, I come back and we haven't scored. Yeah, our offense has been horrible. We led by as much as 12 and midway through the second quarter. Now we trail by 20 or by 12 ourselves. I would take Tyus Jones. They'd have to do a trade where a sign and trade for Tyus, but they'd also have to shed some salary to do so. Foul, reach-in called as Warren Washington got stripped. Javier says, if I could give Cole Swider a roster spot to be our 15th roster. Yeah, no, because it would put us on the second apron. It's not happening. That ain't happening. Poland inbounding the ball. Can't find anyone. And it's tipped out of bounds, so they'll try this again. We'll try it again. Poland inbound. Gets it in this time to Warren Washington. Back to Poland. To Alondas Williams. Williams drives, spins, hangs. What a layup by Alondas Williams, and finally breaks the scoring drought for Miami. 48-38. Alondas is the leading scorer for Miami. He's got 13 points. Tommy Cuse gets a pick and roll. Swings it over to Knecht. Knecht, pull up at the elbow. Buckets. I mean, that's just easy for Knecht, coming off a pin down, curl, rising up. I mean, that's why I said I would have loved in Miami, man. Him working in the Heat offense just would have been spectacular. Would have been spectacular stuff. Foul the other way. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Christopher drew the foul. It'll be side out, though, for Miami. Alondas Williams will inbound. They get it into Warren Washington. Back to Zion Pullen. Pullen drops Bronny James. It's a three. He misses it. Rebound offensively, Keyshawn Johnson, and one! Keyshawn Johnson with an and one putback slam. Oh, that would have been a clip if Zion was able to finish the three after dropping Bronny James, but we'll take the Keyshawn Johnson and one putback. Let's go. Keyshawn Johnson's been terrific. He's been so good. So good. Keyshawn finishes the three-point play. Now he's the leading scorer on Miami with 14 points. Heat within 9. Keyshawn's also got 3 blocks today. Cuse, who's been killing Miami tonight, kicks it over to Knecht. Knecht over to Castleton. Castleton drives, stripped. Loose ball, picks it back up, finds a cutting Knecht, and he slams it home, showing how quick he can get to the rack on a backdoor cut. I told you, man, Knecht's good. Knecht's good. Alondas Williams has it, gets a screen from Keyshawn, tries the pocket pass to Johnson. It's out of bounds off Los Angeles, so stay with Miami, 12 on the shot clock. Knecht showed his full arsenal today, that's for sure. Full arsenal today. Alondas Williams has it. Drop off to Keyshawn. Keyshawn fouled. Johnson will go to the line again. Man, he just got up and really put pressure on Castleton there. You're either getting posted or you're either committing a foul. There was no choice. There was no choice. Javier says, Nick, I would keep 14 guys on our roster and sign two-way Pullen, Cole, and Keyshawn. Well, that's basically what the Heat have, other than they have Drew Smith instead of Cole. So I agree. I told you, first thing I would do if I was put into the Heat front office or be the GM, I said I would cut Drew Smith from a two-way and give it to Cole Swider. First thing I would do. Keyshawn splits the pair. He's, I believe he's now 4 of 6 from the line today. Heat down 10. Castleton hands it off to Knecht. Knecht over to Cuse. He'll line up a 3. No good. Caleb Daniels skies in for the board, showcasing his athleticism. Daniels now brings it up, drives, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson now to Alondas Williams. Williams driving out to Pullen. Pullen drives back to Williams. 2-man game. Alondas 3. Brick. Build a house with that one. That one almost got stuck as a wedgie. Here comes the Lakers and Bronny James. James swings over to Cuse. Cuse drives baseline. Good double by Miami. It's dropped off to Castleton. Castleton, bump, layup, no good. Rebound by Alondas Williams. Here comes the Heat. Williams to the rack. Layup, good. Wow, that was an impressive acrobatic finish by Alondas Williams out in transition. Thought he should have kicked it out for an open triple, but got his bucket at the rack. Lakers the other way. Knecht's got in the corner. Guarded by Daniels. Knecht will just rise over him. In and out. No good. Williams with the board. Here comes Alondas now. Calls for a screen. Gets a screen. Alondas swings it. Tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with Miami with 5:15 to go in the quarter. They're showing the replay of this Alondas Williams drag attack. And man, he went up, came down, spinorama off the glass. It was impressive. Pulling, driving, stopping, pump fake, mid-range. Good! Zion Pulling showcasing his mid-range game. I'll tell you what, after watching more of him in the Summer League, you can tell that he really likes getting to the elbows coming off screens. Lakers inside. Lewis fouled by Warren Washington. Maxwell Lewis will go to the line for two with exactly 5 minutes to go in the quarter. But Zion Pulling, he gets a screen, and when he's working at the top of the key, one thing is very obvious on Zion. He's patient. He doesn't come off the screen too quick. He likes to wait, force the drop defender in the center to make a decision on where he's going to go, if he's going to go to the big man rolling to the rim or pick him up in a switch. And as long as he stays in drop coverage, Zion's just going to probe, get his defender on his back hip, get to the mid-range, pump fake, jab step, little back a little bit here at the elbow, and hit the mid-range shot. It's what he likes to do. Now, I will say this as well. He was advertised, and he shot extremely well from three at Florida last year. Really haven't seen him advertise his three ball so far. Pulling's got it now on the right wing. He gets a screen, working on Castleton, driving, stopping, kicks it back out to Caleb Daniels. He'll line up a three. Too strong, rebound to Dalton Knecht, and here comes the Lakers. Knecht's played extremely well for Los Angeles. Hard screen by Castleton. Knecht rises up at the free throw line, rattles around the rim and out. Keshad Johnson with the board. Keshad pushing. Finds trailing Williams. Williams pick and roll with Johnson. Drop off the Keshad for a one-handed slam. I'll tell you what, Keshad, I knew he was athletic. I know he's athletic, but he gets up quickly, man. Like, he catches it up quick. Gone. Dunk. In. Hard to block him. Hard to contest his shots. And now Williams with a strip. And then it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Heat. He had 4-on-1 numbers. Keshad got the loose ball, put it on the deck, one dribble, and got it tapped out from behind. But it's going to be Heat basketball as the Heat are trying to trail and claw their way back into this game after trailing by 12. I wish I could spin. Oh, that was kind of good. I mean, split second, but I can't do it long. No, can't do it. Tried. Alondas Williams bringing it up, under 4 to go in the third. Williams getting harassed by Kuz. Now gets a screen from Caleb Daniels. Williams gets Knecht on him. Driving to the rim. Layup is good. Impressive take. Williams just slithering his way to the rack and getting this game to a 4-point lead. Knecht now hands it off to Hinson, the sharpshooter from the Pittsburgh Panthers. His three, no good. Traore with the board. His putback is good. Impressive bucket there. Traore's first basket of this game. Zion Pulling gets the switch, driving on Traore. Out to Keshad. Keshad now has it. He drives on Traore. Gets to the baseline, stripped out of bounds by Bronny. It'll stay with Miami on the baseline. I tell you what, Bronny, he's a solid defender, but he is very bad offensively. Bronny's got 3 points, 1 of 3 shooting, 2 turnovers, 12 minutes. Inbounded to Keshad. Keshad fall away mid-range shot over Knecht. Goes! What a bucket by Keshad Johnson. This man has been incredible today. Wow. I cannot be more impressed with Keshad Johnson tonight. Traore will line up a three. It won't go. Good rebound by Miami. Here comes Alondas Williams. Over to Warren. Warren pull-up triple. No good. Rebound there will be a foul called on Traore, so we'll stay with the Heat on the baseline. 2.5 to go in the third quarter, and the Heat have the basketball. You know what? We did this earlier in the day, but I want to show some more love to Keshad Johnson. Spam your 20s for Keshad. I mean, he's been unbelievably good today. The Heat have done it again with Keshad Johnson, man. By the way, those numbers on Bronny James, 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting, 20 minutes. Keshad Johnson, 19 points, leading scorer in the game, 7 of 12 shooting, has 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, and a steal as well. How about Keshad, man? How about the UDFA from Arizona? Willie, Tyman, Dane Haywood is in the building. What's up, Dane? Tyman, Jay the Fox all showing love to little Keshad Johnson. He's been so good. He's been so good today. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Been absolutely phenomenal. Oh, AS spamming those 20s. Andy Amigo typing those 20s. So everyone's asking about Bronny. I get it. Everyone cares about Bronny James. He's got 3 points. He's done absolutely nothing today. Probably because he's not ready to be an NBA basketball player. Probably that's the reason. Listen, I'm not hating on the dude. I hope he has a good career. But he should not have been picked. He shouldn't even came to the draft. He should have been back in school. And the fact he got a guaranteed contract is a little bit of a joke. Lonnis Williams to the rack, and he lays it up and in. And here comes Miami. Once down by 12 in the quarter, now they're within 2. Lonnis Williams with 19. Him and Keshad both have 19. Keshad with another steal. Good pass out to Daniels, who couldn't corral it, and it goes out of bounds. Keshad Johnson is everywhere. His second steal of the game, and almost had a great look-ahead bounce pass as well. Could have tied the game up at 56. Sean East gets it over to Knecht. Knecht hands it off to Hinson. Hinson now working at the top of the key. Back over to East. Screen and roll to the corner. Traore drives for the Lakers. Kicks out to East. East driving. Floater. No good. Rebound. Fought for inside. Gathered by Traore. And he is fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. I think they're calling it on the shot. Saucy King is asking if Keshad Johnson's number 29. He is number 20. Maybe you mistyped because 9 and 0 are right next to each other on the keyboard. He's number 20, not 29. For Miami, that is, by the way. Knecht has it. Top of the key. Guarded by Johnson. Doesn't want no smoke. Passes it off. Gets it back. Calls for a switch. Doesn't get it. Keshad defending. And then there's going to be a block called on Caleb Daniels, that is, excuse me. He tried to help and slide over as Knecht drove to the rim, and they're going to deem he was still moving when the contact occurred, so Knecht's going to the line for 2. Oh, we got a challenge. Is that what I'm seeing? No? No challenge. I thought the announcer said green light, but maybe they're just saying there should be a green light. Knecht at the line for 2 here. Makes the first. He's been the leading scorer for the Lakers today. He has 18 points himself. 17th pick out of Tennessee, who I wanted Miami to pick at 15. Like I said earlier, I love Kel'el Ware. I think he's going to be a difference maker for the Heat. But I still think Knecht would have been the better pick. Knecht makes both free throws, so now he's got 19 for the ball game, and the Lakers' lead is back to 4. 58-54, minute and a half to go in the third. Bryson Warren driving, stopping, blocked, gets his own rebound, kicks it over to Keshad Johnson. Johnson driving, bumped. He swings it over to Lonnis Williams now. 6 on the clock. Alondas pull up 3. No good. Offensive rebound gathered by Miami. Good tip out by Sacco. Heat will have another chance at it. Caleb Daniels has rock, top of the key. Calling for a screen. They got to do something here. 4 on the clock. Daniels drives. Euro step. Fade away. It's good over Dalton Knecht. That's an impressive take by Caleb Daniels. Knecht, I say he's a talented offensive player. Still needs to work on his defense a little bit. That was a hard screen by the Lakers. Pick and roll, no good. Rebound by Miami. 45 to go in the quarter. And Alondas Williams' pass ahead was tipped out of bounds, so it will stay with Miami. 45 to go in the third. Down by 2. Bryson Warren back to Alondas Williams. See if the Heat can take the lead going into the final quarter. Williams to the rack. Layup, no good. Thought that was aggressive, and he rushed a little bit there. Here comes the Lakers, though. East has it over to Hinson. Hinson, catch and shoot triple. Short, rebound Daniels. Heat can effectively hold for 1 here. There's a 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. See what the Heat do here. 58-56. Warren has the ball, top of the key. Gets a screen by Alondas Williams. Warren working on Knecht. Driving right, behind the back, over to Daniels. Catch and shoot left wing 3. Bottoms! Caleb Daniels gives the Heat a 1-point lead. 59-58. Big time shot with 4 seconds left. And now we have a timeout on the floor. There was also a foul called, I think. I don't know what happened. Plays under review for what? They're going to look and see. They're looking for possible flagrant. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? We're looking for a flagrant foul. Holy crap. I've never seen so many people ask how many Bronny James points. He's got 3 points. He stinks. What are we calling here? This is a common foul. 2 guys working inside for position. Yeah, I mean, this is nothing here. Let's move on. Let's play ball. Come on. No reason to hang on this for a little bit longer. Play hoops. Play hoops. Double shot of whiskey. For real. We got some floppage. What are they watching? The Euros? England won today, so we got England and Spain in the championship game on Sunday. I'm not the biggest soccer guy. I'm not. Full transparency, but I watch sometimes in the big events. Will I be watching on Sunday? Probably not. But intriguing. Heat have a 1-point lead as of now. By the way, I don't like the number we have on screen right now. Can we get 1 subscriber, please? So I think they just deemed it a common foul, but the Lakers are in the bonus, so they're getting 2 free throws with 4 seconds left. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? Facts, prodigal. Adonis Arms is a hooper. Hooper. There we go. Whoever's subscribed, I thank you. I thank you. Also, you won't regret. Now, look at this number. Now, that's a nice number. I promise you won't regret it. If you're a Heat fan, daily content. Daily Heat videos, and we go live for almost every Heat game. Even the Summer League. We'll be back live on Saturday afternoon for a Heat Celtics Summer League watch party. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is going to play. Kel'el Ware is going to play. So it's going to be very fun to watch those guys. Very fun. Free throws for Los Angeles. First one doesn't go. So at worst, Miami will be tied up going into the final quarter. At worst. 4 seconds, so the Heat can still get a shot off here. Lakers go 0-2. Daniels with the board. Outlet to Bryson Warren. Warren from half court. Good if it goes. Doesn't go. Air ball. End of 3. Heat lead by 1. 59-58. Low scoring affair. Heat led as much as 12 and trailed as much as 12. But they'll go into the final 10 minutes with a 1-point lead. It's fourth quarter time. Spam those fours. Let's go. Get the paws in the air. 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 Time Man, AS. Spam those fours. We're also in sub-only mode, so if you want to comment, you have to be subscribed. So if you're spamming 4, I know you're subscribed and you're a real one. So if you can't comment 4, subscribe and then comment. Time Man, AS, Willie, Dane Haywood, Heat Lifer, Melvin. Spam those 4s. Pac-Man 78. Gaku typing 3. Why not 4, Gaku? Why not 4? Oh boy. Oh boy. Paul Prince typing 4s. Who else is with me? Angel. Asking about Bronny. Jesus Christ. I get people might be tuning in just for Bronny, but my goodness. He's got 3 points and he stinks. What do you want from me? Wayne typing 4. Lachi says, is Triple J actually playing in the Summer League? It was reported today by Ira Winderman that Jaime Jaquez Jr. is going to play on Saturday against the Celtics and in Monday's Summer League game. I'm forgetting who they play in Monday. Might be the Hornets. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I know they play the Celtics Saturday, the Mavericks Wednesday, and the Raptors Friday. I don't know who they play on Monday, but I do know they play that day. There you go, Angel. There's a better question about Dalton Knecht. Knecht's got 19, I believe. He's been hooping. Lord Buddy Bear typing 6. Why 6, Lord Buddy Bear? Well, either way, we're back in action, and we're ready to play the final 10 minutes of this game. Bryson Warren driving, hanging, missing the bank shot. Sacco, offensive rebound for Miami. He resets it. Lob inside, rejected by Castleton. Kicked out to Caleb Daniels. Daniels to the corner for Warren, a 3. That's no good. And the ball's tipped out of bounds by J.C. Butler, and it will go to Los Angeles. Well, Heat don't have Pullen in. They don't have Keyshawn Johnson in. They don't have Alondas Williams in. And no surprise, offense struggling. Castleton has it top of the key. Hands it off to Lewis. Kicked over to East, I believe that is. And he finds Twine in the corner 3. 61-59. Lakers back out in front. Pullen checks back in, by the way. Rebound. I think that was Pullen. It could have been J.C. Butler. They look very similar. No, it's Pullen. J.C. Butler is in, though. Floater by Los Angeles, good. So the Lakers open up a 4-point lead. That was Maxwell Lewis. They play the Thunder on Monday. Ooh, that's going to be fun. They have some good rookies. Thank you, Jay the Fox. Foul on the Heat. Illegal screen by Sacco. Jay the Fox says, Nick, doesn't Chat Sports have a Lakers channel? That they do. That we do. But it isn't the most active channel. Isn't the most active. Pedro Alonso with a $2 super chat. Wazza! Foul was on the Lakers, by the way. So Heat ball. Pullen driving. Finding a cutting J.C. Butler. Lays it up and in, but they're going to call foul on the pass, which means no basket, which is unfortunate. We need all the help we can get. But man, I like Pullen's decision-making, and I like his patience when he drives. I do. I really do. Pullen the inbound here. They get it into Caleb Daniels, back to Pullen. He gets a screen, and this is going to be an illegal screen on Sacco. Going back to Los Angeles. Appreciate the super chat, Pedro. $5 is 5 push-ups for your boy. $10 is a shot. $20, I'm getting you in the Heat Report Hall of Fame. And $50, I'm going to do a beer bong. It means chugging a beer. Turnover. Coos turns it over. Alondas Williams checks back in. So a little bit of the better players from Miami back into the ball game. Williams driving. Floater left it short. and the ball is tipped out of bounds. It will go back to the Lakers after the miss. After the miss. Eight minutes to go. Bronny James checks back in. I'll say this on Zion Pullen. I don't think he'll have an impact on the Heat team this year, but he is someone that I think could be a good developmental player and be helpful down the line. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, if Miami elects to keep on using him as a two-way. Maxwell Lewis with a good backdoor cut, and he gets to lay it up and in. Caleb Daniels driving, kicks it over to Sacco into the corner for J.C. Butler. Butler fouled. Bronny James, I believe, tried to get the blocking or the charge. Ends up getting called for a block, and now he's holding his calf. See if Bronny's okay. He gets up. Looks like he'll stay in the game. Bronny's going to stay on the floor. Keyshawn Johnson back in for the game as well. Pullen driving on Hinson. Swings it over to Daniels. Three. Too strong. Rebound to Los Angeles. You know, I like that little change of speed, change of direction on the crossover. Hinson, deep three in trail position. No good. Hit all backboard. Here comes Miami the other way now. Londas Williams will slow it up. Down by 6, 7 minutes to go. Williams gets a screen, kicks it over to Butler. His three, no good. Ball tipped out by Keyshawn Johnson, right to Bronny James, though, and now here comes Los Angeles. Tell you what, they've trusted Keyshawn Johnson to play small ball center a couple times, and I've been impressed with his ability to take on a 7-footer in Colin Castleton. Missed three by Hinson, offensive rebound Los Angeles. Castleton inside, and one. Fouls on Caleb Daniels. Heat got out of rotation after an offensive rebound was allowed. And now the Lakers back up by 8 with 6.5 to go. That was not a foul. That was not a foul. But like I said earlier, officials are not locked in either. Castleton makes the first free throw, or the only free throw, I should say. This is an and one. 68-59. Zion Pullen brings it up for Miami. He's been playing good point guard duties today. He drives left, gets to the rim, fouled. It looks like I think they're going to call the foul on Lewis reaching in. The shot was blocked, or they're going to call a foul on Castleton. Because I thought that was a clean block up top by Castleton. Who are they calling it on? I'm just genuinely curious, because that wasn't a foul by Castleton. Oh, disagree, actually. Castleton put his left hand on him. Can't do that. So Pullen's at the line for 2. He's a really good free throw shooter. Shot above 80% for Florida. And on cue, makes the first. 68-60. Pullen looking for 2-2. He gets 2-2. 69-61. Cuse has it. Gets it over to Castleton. Cuse gets a pick and roll. Tries to get inside the Castleton. Now does. He goes up and lays it up and in. He got switched around defensively there. Pullen gets a screen from Keyshawn Johnson. In and out dribble. Pullen to the rim. Bumps into Castleton and then uses the glass. Impressive take by Zion Pullen. That was impressive. Kuzi now the other way. I think I've been saying his name wrong. It's Kuzi, not Cuse. I don't know why I've been saying Cuse. Kuzi gets it inside the Castleton. Pullen defending. Castleton swings it over to Hinson. He's a good shooter, but he can't make it there. Pullen with the board. He's pushing now for Miami. Pullen gets it over to Christopher. Christopher finds a cutting Williams, who goes up for a dunk. No good. Christopher gets the rebound, fouled, and one. A little bit of a delayed call on the if it was an and one or not, but Christopher with an and one. Foul was on Castleton. So the Heat get within 5 with 5.5 to go in the game. Let's go Heat, baby. You know what? That's a good comment driver here. Let's do it. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Let's go. Spam the fireball emojis. Tyman, Willie, Melvin, AS. Let's go. I know the games don't matter, but let's cash in on a little Summer League W. Why not? No Kel'el Ware, no Cole Swider, no Kel'el Larson. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Who says wins can't be fun? Who says wins can't be fun? Dane Haywood spamming the fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Ooh, felt like there was a bug on my neck for some reason. Sebastian Gomez with the fireball emojis. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Hot dog spamming it. Hot dog. Hot dog. Dylan asks, how many points does Kel'el Ware have? He is not playing today, unfortunately. He is unfortunately not playing. He just is on rest. No injury, just rest. I don't know why. They had 2 days off in between their last game and 2 days off until their next game, but whatever. He'll be playing on Saturday, that's for sure. So will Jaime Jaquez. Bronny James does not have 30, that's for sure. He has 3. Christopher converts the 3-point play. We got a 4-point game, excuse me. I know, I'm excited to watch Jaquez on Saturday. I'm excited to watch Bam and Adebayo and Team USA play today against Team Canada in a friendly. 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern time. Maxwell Lewis to the rim. Lefty layup off glass. That's an impressive take by the second-year man out of Pepperdine. He's had a good second half. Pullen gets it over to Alondas Williams. Keyshawn Johnson sets the screen, and the ball's stripped, but will stay with Miami as it's out off of Los Angeles. Five minutes to go. 6-point game. Zion Pullen probing, waiting, spinning. Bronny defending. Gets it over to Alondas Williams. Williams driving, spinning, fading away on Bronny. Can't make it. Rebound down to James. And he'll bring it up now for Los Angeles. Kicks it over to Cousy. Starting lineup for Lakers in the game. Lewis to the rack for a two-handed slam. Bodies hit the floor for Miami. I don't know if they got tripped up or what happened, but not good communication coming off that screen for sure. 8-point game now with 4.5 to go. Williams getting downhill on Castleton. Rejected out of bounds. Tell you what, Alondas Williams is a jack. I get it. He's probably the most polished scorer on this team, but my goodness. Jay the Fox, I am a big Marvel fan. I've kind of fallen off in my excitement level for the universe, but I am a fan. From now on, anytime someone asks about Bronny James points, I'm going to let the chat decide, or a chat answer. I don't know if I could handle answering Bronny James points questions every 5 minutes. Thank you, Jay the Fox, for taking that initiative. Sacco in for Miami. Keyshawn Johnson pull-up 3. It's not his game, and he's not able to make it. Rebound, Dalton Knecht. Here comes the Lakers now. Knecht pull-up 3. Top of the key. Rattles in and out. His misses have been just barely. Bronny James now driving. Cut off and kicks it back out as the Lakers restart the offense. Cousy 3. Not a good shot. Rebound Castleton offensively, though. Third opportunity for the Lakers. Knecht gets a screen over to Castleton. Castleton driving, spinning, fadeaway. Not his game, and he airballs the jump hook. 3.5 to go. Heat down 8. Foul in transition. Christopher was ripped. Now that movie I am very excited for, Jay the Fox. The Deadpool movie is going to be terrific. Very excited. Zion Pullen, Josh Christopher, Sacco, Keyshawn Johnson, and Alondes Williams are the 5 for Miami. Pullen has it, top of the key, guarded by James. Pullen drives right, gets a step, blocked by James, but it goes right to Sacco for an easy layup. Good defense by Bronny, but still resulted in a bucket from the Heat. Cousy has it. He gets a screen. Drives inside and lays it up and in. He's been good today, Cousy. He's been really, really good. Lob inside. It's Keyshawn Johnson with the slam. Keyshawn Johnson raising the roof, baby. Cousy looking to answer. Driving, hanging, off glass. No good. Rebound Johnson. Outlet Christopher. Christopher to the rack. Layup. Good. Heat within 4. 76-72. 2.5 to go. We got a ball game, fellas. And now we'll have a timeout by the Lakers. Let's go. The Heat getting it within 4. By the way, I didn't see the Keyshawn Johnson. It wasn't an alley-oop. It was just a baseline cut that he got dished to, and he reversed it home, which was pretty tough. I was looking down for a split second there. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. 260 people watching. If you're a Heat fan, we have daily Miami Heat videos, and we have content galore. We're going to be even live for these Summer League games. How about that? Yeah, you heard me correctly. We'll be live on Saturday as well for the Celtics Summer League game. Jaime Jaquez Jr. will play. The 2 rookies that the Heat actually drafted will play. So hit that sub button for live watch parties all year long, but also videos every day too. Ooh, well, Evan Cedery doesn't have sources, so if Evan Cedery said that, that means someone reported that. So who said that? Let's see here. Let's look up Cedery's Twitter. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Well, I think he's just using that report from the past, to be honest, because the Heat have showed interest in him in prior off seasons. Florida-born puppies. I think you're doing that just to troll me after what I said a couple minutes ago. Yeah, but the Heat's roster is full. They'd have to cut someone or trade someone to sign another player. And I also don't think Landry Shamit's a good fit for Miami because he's another guard. He's similar to Patty Mills. He's better than Patty Mills, but he's undersized and just a shooter. Do the Heat need that? Probably not. Knecht with a triple. Top of the key. Too strong. Rebound to Alondes Williams. Heat down 4 with 2 minutes to go. Can the Heat pull one out of their butts to get a win? Oh my goodness. Alondes Williams with a between the leg spin, high arcing layup off glass on Bronny James to pull the Heat within 2. What a move by Alondes Williams. What are we playing? And one street ball? Cousy, looking to answer. He's driving, getting to his right hand. Fouled by Josh Christopher reaching in. Minute 45. Minute 45. What a move by Alondes Williams. Driving right between the legs into a spin, into a one dribble high arcing lay. Absolutely ridiculous move by Alondes Williams. That was so tough. Instagram lovers will love that one. Lakers driving inside. It was tipped out of bounds, and the Lakers will keep ball. Minute and a half to go. Up by 2. Uh-oh, folks. We got a ball game. Lewis in the castle. It's stripped. Keyshawn Johnson with the steal. 5-on-2 for Miami. Over to Christopher for a slam. We're tied. 76-76. What else can you ask for on a Wednesday night? What a good game. Heat Lakers Summer League action, baby. Connects, coming off a curl. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it back out to Kuzi. Kuzi, guarded by Caleb Daniels. Drives right. Cut off. Loses the ball. It's a loose ball. Caleb Daniels and Kuzi will jump for it now, baby. Good defense by Caleb Daniels, the second-year UDFA out of Villanova. Good fast break. Loose ball. Keyshawn Johnson running the break. Perfectly timed pass to Christopher for a layup. We're going to get to see this jump ball here in just a second. Over 10,000 people have tuned in throughout the night. Very fun. Jump ball won by Miami. We got the ball with a minute left. Can we get a Heat win? Why not one time? Why not? Alondis Williams gets a screen from Johnson. Williams drives right, has a step, drop off to Sachko, and he slams it home! Colin Castleton, sign it, baby! That's a poster! He'd have a 2-point lead! Wow, what a game! Connect has it, 45 seconds to go. Who's going to make the big-time play? Connect loses it! Heat have it! Caleb Daniels on transition! He misses the dunk! Josh Christopher gets the rebound, though, and the Heat will reset it with 30 seconds. 8 on the shot clock. We got to go. 20. He doesn't know. There's 4, 3. Williams drives, lobs it. Turnover. That was terrible. Shot clock violation on Miami. 18 seconds left in this ball game. Heat up by 2. What a game. What a game. This is Summer League basketball at its finest. If you have not subscribed, the 340 people watching, you're missing out because we even have fun when the games are meaningless in the summer. Connect, driving, pull up, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound, Sacco, over to Christopher. 8, 7. They're going to foul Christopher with 5 seconds left, and the Heat are 2 free throws away from closing out the California Classic with a 2-1 record. They got blown out against Golden State in the opening game on Saturday, beat the Kings on Sunday, and are looking to finish out the California Classic and head into the real Vegas Summer League with a 2-1 record. They're not in the bonus. They inbound it. So that's on me for not being aware that they weren't in the bonus. And now they're fouled with 2.8 seconds left, and there will be 2 free throws taken by Caleb Daniels, who just missed a dunk. That could have iced the game. Paul Prince says, Nick, who do you want to trade for? I mean, at this point, Lauri Markkanen's the number 1 guy that could be traded and fits the Heat the best. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, but it's probably worth it. Caleb Daniels, the second-year UDFA out of Villanova, knocks down the first. Can the Heat get a win? If they make this free throw, you will. Daniels to ice the game. Drills it. Lakers will call a timeout, but with 2.8 seconds left, unless the Heat foul on a 3-point shot, it's impossible for the Heat to lose this ball game. What a game by the Miami Heat, baby. Let's go. I mean, it was an up and down one. Heat were up as much as 12 in the first half, trailed by as much as 12 in the second half, took the lead by 1 point entering the fourth quarter, then trailed by 5 or 6 for the entirety of the fourth quarter, and then go on a run to close the game, and they're going to win. Let's go. This has fired me up, baby. A little Heat victory on our first watch party. Since the Heat's elimination from the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs, and the Heat get a win, baby. What else can you ask for? As long as we don't foul a 3-point shooter, the Heat will win. But I want to shout out Keyshawn Johnson, man. He played one hell of a game. 3 blocks, pair steals, 19 points. Or I think he had 21, actually. 21 points. He just showcased why the Heat were very high on him as a UDFA. Very high on him, man. Diego, I'm dead. I'm dead, Diego. It's a funny-ass comment. Keyshawn, 21 points, 9 boards, 3 blocks. Looks like Keyshawn Johnson had his entire family in the building, too. That's cool for him to ball out in front of his crew. Murder Gang says, Keyshawn reminds me of a Skinner Kenyon Martin. Connect 3. No good. And that is the ball game. The Heat win. 80-76. The Heat close out the California Classic with a 4-point victory against the Lakers. And now we'll travel to Las Vegas to take on the Celtics starting the real Summer League on Saturday. We'll read off some stats before we sign off for the night. We'll also take some super chats to end tonight's stream as well. If people want to donate to the channel and help us grow, that'd be greatly appreciated. And in return, we try to provide some extra entertainment for any super chat. $5, I'm doing 5 push-ups. $10 is a shot. $20, you get into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame and your name written on the Heat basketball that we're going to raffle off in the summer. And also $50 is a beer bong. The beer bong. Let's read off some stats, though, as the Heat finish the California Classic 2-1. Keyshawn Johnson, player of the game for Miami, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 8 of 14 from the field. What a game by Keyshawn Johnson. What a game by Keyshawn Johnson. What a game by Keyshawn Johnson, man. Let me find a picture. I want to tweet out his stats. Want to find his stats. Do we have no Heat Summer League pictures of Keyshawn Johnson? Trying to find a picture of Keyshawn in a Heat uniform. Guess he don't have one. It's kind of shocking. I would have expected us to have it. I don't know why we wouldn't have that, by the way. That makes no sense. Yeah, why wouldn't we have a Keyshawn Johnson photo? That makes absolutely no sense. Can't find anywhere. I'm just going to use this one, I guess. $21 points for Keyshawn Johnson. 9 rebounds. 3 steal. 3 block. 8 of 14 from the field. He got another steal. A UDFA steal. It's too easy. I mean, listen, we could flame the front office for as much as we want for not making trades. But one thing we can't deny, they are terrific at evaluating talent in the draft and in undrafted free agency. That's one thing we can't deny. Absolutely can't deny that. What a game from Keyshawn Johnson. What a game. Other stats from Miami, Alondas Williams, 21 points, 9 of 22 from the field. He was just jacking out there. 11 points for Josh Christopher. Zion Pullen had 10. The box score won't treat Zion Pullen kind, but to me the eye test was pretty solid. I liked what I saw from him in terms of his patience, his playmaking, and his ability to run an offense. Caleb Daniels had 9 points off the bench. Not bad. Most of the scoring came from the starting unit, though. 21 apiece for Alondas Williams, Keshad, Zion pulling 10, Christopher 11. Those were your core 4 today. Those were your core 4. And the Heat won. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest. These games, if they lose, I'm not going to give 2 shits because it's the Summer League. And who cares if they win or lose in Summer League? It's all about the young guys getting reps and putting their talents on display to see if they can make a roster. But, man, it's also going to be cool to celebrate wins. I'm not going to get upset about losses, that's for sure. But I will celebrate a win. And the Heat get a win against the Lakers, baby. He'd get a win against the Lakers, baby. Fonzo says, how did Bronny do? He did nothing offensively. He's just not good, man. He's not good offensively. Simple put. He's not an NBA player. He isn't. Should have went back to school. Should have. Van Lee says, I like the Keshad Johnson guy. Dude is humble. Brought his whole family. He's going to fit in. Dude is a specimen. I agree. I really think that it's going to be tough for him to make the roster on a standard contract just due to what Miami already has on their team with 14 guys already on a standard contract. But, I mean, he's going to continue to earn that two-way deal. And I'm going to hope that no one scoops him up and gives him a standard contract. It's possible that someone sees him in the summer league, like, dang, this guy shouldn't be on a two-way. Can I get him on a real contract? I'm pretty sure you can steal that, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can. Not 100% still on that, but I'm pretty sure if a guy's on a two-way contract, a different team can offer him a standard deal, and he takes it and leaves. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Keshad's a dog, right? We should cut Drew Smith immediately. Yes, I would give Cole Swider that last two-way. Van Lee says, why do we bring back Thomas Bryant? I agree. I think it was very stupid to bring him back. But here's my theory, and I've seen this passed around by Greg Sylvander of 5 Reasons Sports Network, so shout out to him. My thought process is I'm pretty sure – so Thomas Bryant had a player option. I'm pretty sure he told Miami, I'm going to opt in. And Miami was just like, well, we can't stop you from opting in, that's for sure. You're right. But could you opt out, and then we'll guarantee to bring you back on a signing just to save us a little bit of money? That's kind of how I view the situation. It was like he was going to be on the roster no matter what because he was going to opt in. But the Heat did him a solid, and he did the Heat a solid by guaranteeing him a spot back on the team so he can opt out. That's kind of how I'm looking at it, Van Lee. I can't confirm that, but I've seen it speculated out there, and I like that thought process because it's the only thing that makes sense is that he was going to opt in no matter what. So it's like, well, can you opt out and save us like $500,000 or something like that, and we'll guarantee we bring you back on a 1-year deal? That's the only thing that I could think of. Only thing. Matthew Arnold says, what do you think has contributed to Miami's ability to find developmental players that go from being unwrapped to noticeable players? Well, it's all in the developmental system. Like, got to give credit to Adam Simon, who I believe is like the co-GM, director of scouting. I forget what his exact title is, but he's been great in the Heat system. He also is the guy that like talks to the media after all the draft picks. I can't even give that much credit to Pat Riley, if I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's more of an Adam Simon decision, so I'll give a lot of credit to him. But I'll give credit to the Heat staff and system to develop these guys. Obviously, they haven't had their time to get their hands on the rookie class and UDFAs in full so far, but they've gotten some work out of them. No, yeah, Alondas is done. He says, Nick, is Alondas a 1 or 2? I'm not seeing a clear role around more talented players. He's done. Like, Alondas Williams is a cool story. He played extremely well during that All-Star thing where the G League players play, the G League All-Stars. But the truth of the matter is this. Alondas Williams is not a good playmaker. He's not a facilitator. He's not a point guard. He's a scoring guard who needs the ball in his hands, and he's not good enough to do it at an efficient level in the NBA. So he's never going to find a role on an NBA team because he's not a good off-ball player, and he's not a good defender. The only thing he's good at is putting the ball in the basket with the ball in his hands. I don't hate that, Jay the Fox, saying that Keyshawn is Aaron Gordon 2.0. Certainly plays a lot like him. Both went to Arizona, too. But yeah, it plays certainly a lot like him. I like that comp. Athletic, physical, big, rebounds, can shoot it a little bit, but not a really strong point of his game. I don't hate that comp. Jay the Fox, I might have to steal that. I might do a video breaking down every player on the roster / talking about the hype of some of these young guys, and I might have to steal that. Oh, Aaron Gordon's really underrated. He fits in extremely well with Jokic. Anytime you have a passing big, it's really good. Eric says, can you show the game? No. YouTube doesn't allow it. I'd get thrown in prison. I think Keyshawn's way more athletic than Covington, but same type of role, that's for sure. Paul says, don't know why they brought back TB and signed Alec Burks. It's 2 roster spots. Could have used for Keyshawn someone. I hope they don't bring back Patty. Patty Mills will definitely not be coming back. I like the signing of Alec Burks. I mean, he's averaged 10 points or more every year the past 6 seasons. And he's also shot 38% or better from 3 over the past 6 seasons. Shot 40% from 3 in 3 out of the last 4 years, and last year was the only year he didn't, and he shot 37.6%. Like, he's a really good shooter off the bench, and to me, getting that type of player and that contract on the vet min is a steal. It's a steal. Now, I could give you an argument that they could have used that contract and roster spot for a guard and a guard defender, because they do need some more guard depth, because I'm not the biggest believer in Josh Richardson being a backup guard. But in a vacuum, getting Alec Burks for a vet min is a great deal. It is. It's a great deal. Yeah, that's kind of what I said, WZ. How much, it's kind of what I said there. For how much we paid for him, I'm with it. But I also need a point guard and a backup point guard. Rizzo says Morning is the next Heat president. It could also be could be Spoelstra. I don't know how long Pat Riley's got in him, but say Pat Riley has another 4 years in him. Spo just signed a new 8-year contract. Could he just spend the last 4 years of that contract making personnel decisions? Pull a Brad Stevens? I mean, it worked out for Boston. Boston couldn't get over the hump. Brad Stevens was a good coach, but not like the best coach in the world like Spo. And then they were just like, well, we'll move him to the front office. And Brad Stevens has been one of the best GMs, if not the best, in the entire NBA since he's taken the role over. He's built a phenomenal team. And maybe the Heat could do that with Eric Spoelstra. The Heat aren't going to sign anyone else. The only way they're going to make a move, and I see a couple people asking me about free agents, the only move Miami will make is a trade. Because they can't sign anyone else. Any signing will put them in the second apron, and they're not going in the second apron for anyone out there in free agency. They'll only make a trade. It's either a trade or this team is going to be the exact roster you see right now. There's your 2 options at this point. Now, there are different options to trade for, but that's really it. All right, we'll give it a minute here, and then we're going to sign off. Any super chats will stay live. But if no super chats come in, we'll head out. I'll see you with a video tomorrow, and we'll be back live for Saturday's game. And we got good viewership today. 12,000 people in totality watched or tuned in at one point. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is going to play Saturday. Kel'el Ware is expected to play Saturday. Paul Larson will play Saturday. And we play the shitty Celtics. And I hate them. So, yeah. Should be fun. Apparently, Keyshawn Johnson said in his post-game interview said that I wasn't drafted, But the Miami Heat, they bet on me, and I feel like I'm a Heat culture guy. What a legend. Honestly, I don't know if he's going to be a capable three-point shooter right away in the NBA. But if he's able to shoot 36, 37% on 2.5 three-pointers a game, I want him on the team. Like I said, I don't know who the Heat are getting rid of and cutting, but bring me Keyshawn Johnson, please. Bring me Keyshawn in the standard deal. Man, I like Keyshawn, man. Yes, Barker, we won. Comeback of the year, baby. Some are calling it the biggest win in Heat history. Some, not me. Some. All right, no super chat, so we're going to sign off. Appreciate the 12,000 plus people that tuned in to today's live stream. Appreciate all the real ones that are still watching. We will be back live for the Heat Summer League game on Saturday against the Boston Celtics. We'll actually watch Kel'el Ware play. We'll actually watch Jaime Jaquez Jr. play. We'll get to see Keyshawn again, Paul Larson, and we're taking on the Boston Celtics, which will always be a fun time. So see everyone Saturday. Appreciate everyone who joined the channel. A lot of fun. And we'll have videos the next 2 days leading up to that Saturday game.